Good evening. Dear friends and distinguished guests, it's a true honor for me to welcome you tonight to our home in Beirut. We gather here to recognize and thank our distinguished guests and steadfast friends of Lebanon, Senator Shaheen, Representative Joe Wilson, Ambassador Tom Barak, and Ambassador Lisa Jonsson. Your presence at this critical moment sends a powerful message that Lebanon's future matters, that sovereignty and reform matter. A state cannot coexist with militia protecting a mafia. Lebanon stands at a historic moment in its modern history. And if we do not act now with courage and conviction, history will judge us for wasting Lebanon's greatest opportunity to reclaim its sovereignty. The partnership between Lebanon and the United States endures even in difficult times. Lebanon today stands at a crossroad. In just a few days, the Lebanese armed forces will present to our government their plan to disarm Hezbollah and to restore the state's exclusive control of arms. This is not simply a security measure, it is the very foundation of statehood and sovereignty. But this process cannot stop there. We insist on the clear, transparent, and time-bound plan to disarm Hezbollah. Endless deferrals and vague promises will no longer suffice. To restore national authority, Lebanon must adopt and publish a disarmament timeline with benchmarks and enforcement in consultation with its partners, mainly the United States and Saudi Arabia. On another hand, we must give credit where it is due. The government has already taken an important first step by beginning the process of disarming Palestinian factions in the Burj Brajni and Bas camps. This shows that progress is possible and that the principle of a state monopoly on arms can be translated into action. This process should continue to include all Palestinian camps and other militias. Disarmament, however, cannot succeed in isolation. It must be accompanied by deep and credible reforms. Without them, there will be no trust, no stability, and no international support. First, financial and banking reform is essential to restore the credibility, restructure insolvent banks, and protect depositors. Second, eliminating the informal and illicit economy is necessary to cut off corruption and parallel power cult structures. Third, judicial reform is the linchpin to guarantee independence, integrity, and the rule of law. Fourth, full border demarcation with all of our neighbors. Only by advancing these reforms alongside disarmament will Lebanon unlock the scale of international aid and investment needed for true reconstruction. I would like to take this moment to express my deep gratitude to the government of the United States and to all the delegations currently visiting Lebanon. Your sustained support to Lebanon, especially through assistance to the Lebanese armed forces, efforts to end the war launched by Hezbollah against the will of Lebanese people on November 27, 24, as well as your investment in education, humanitarian aid, has been invaluable. These contributions are not abstract. They are felt daily in the lives of countless Lebanese families. Senator Shaheen, Representative Wilson, and Ambassador Barak, thank you for your clarity, your commitment, and your belief in the Lebanese people. And I also wish to thank Ambassador Lisa Jonsson and her team for their tireless efforts on behalf of Lebanon's sovereignty and recovery. Tonight, as we share a meal together, let this gathering also be a reaffirmation of a shared vision, a Lebanon that is sovereign, unified, and democratic, a Lebanon that reclaims its rightful place among nations, protects the rights of all its citizens, cherishes our diversity, and builds a future of stability, prosperity, and dignity, and to live in peace in this region. Thank you.